having a little chat anyway, so let's all start standing up. So feet hip width apart, maybe a little wider, toes out, and it's first thing in the morning and it's still dark outside, so well done for making it. Let's have a big stretch. So let's reach our hands up above our heads. Fill those lungs full of air, and then just bring your hands down by your side. So feel your mat underneath your feet. Lovely. Let's do that again. This time you're going to clasp your hands when they meet up above your head, and then just turn them so that your palms face upwards. Reach up high. Ah, lovely. And then bring your hands down behind you, clasp them behind you, and pull down, opening out through the front of your chair. And inhale, bring your hands up again. This time you're just going to put your palms together. You can clasp them if you want to. Reach up high, and then relax your shoulders away from your ears. And we'll go into a side bend here. So bending over to the right, and coming back up to center, and bending over to the left. And add the breath here, exhaling as you come over to the side. So one more time on each side. Inhaling to center, exhaling over. Maybe a little deeper this time. Coming up to center, going over the other way. Oh, that's nice. Stretching all the way down the side of the body. Lovely. Come back to center. Reach up high. And then take a gentle bend in your knees. Let's come into a forward fold. So let those arms come. Let the head go. Gentle bend in those knees. Look towards those knees. Fingertips down towards the floor. If they don't quite touch the floor, that's fine. You can put your hands onto your feet or onto your legs. Let that head go and just shake your head from side to side. Take all the weight off the neck. Pressing down with your feet into the floor. Keeping your knees gently bent, just roll up slowly. I always trace a line up the front of my body with my fingertips so that almost I can give myself a little stroke. And then roll those shoulders up, back and down. That feels good. Let's do that again. So rolling those shoulders up, pulling them back and pulling them down, and then just doing that again. Nice and slow, rolling those shoulders up, back and down. Lovely. One more time and really focus on the down. So up, back, and then pull the shoulder blades down your body. Almost imagine them coming down the back of your body. Nice. And bring your hands up. And you're going to have those arms out wide. So you're reaching towards the sides of the room. Just going to move your hands around. Lovely arms that rotate all the way around. You've got that underhand grip, overhand grip. Maybe your arms are a little bit achy. Maybe your shoulders are a bit stiff. Elbows and wrists and shoulders here, all moving. Nice. Lovely. And then come up above your head again. Big inhale and come into a fold again. So remember, gentle bend in those knees and then let gravity take your upper body as you exhale. Another exhale, really grounding down. And take your hands to the outside of your left foot. Probably feel a stretch there in the right lower back. Look towards the knee. Resist the urge to be trying to hold your head. Let gravity take it. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale. Hands on the outside of the right foot. Again, relaxing that head. Down towards the floor. Just breathing here. Good.
And then trace a line up your body and bring your forearms onto your thighs. You can clasp your hands here. And as you inhale, send your hips back. Keep the neck in line with your spine. A little squat here. And then come back into a fold. Inhaling. Opening your chest towards me. Keeping the neck in line with your spine. Maybe going a little deeper. And then exhaling into a fold. Let those hands go and roll up again. This is nice. Lovely. And rolling those shoulders up, back and down. Bring the arms out. Send your right hand across your body until it meets the other arm. And then just open out. This is a sort of a Tai Chi move. It's like you're pulling the bow back. Pulling back. Good. Inhaling as you pull back. Exhaling as you reach the body. Stay still. Bit of work in the shoulders here. Bit of work holding that arm up as well. Good. Open the arms. Other side. Left hand crosses the body and pulls back. Nice. Really working our shoulders today. Lots of movement here. All in different directions. Nice. Pulling back. Oh, that feels nice. Lovely. And then open those arms out and bring them back up again. Really reach up high. Oof. Then bring your hands down behind you. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Feet nice and close. Clasp those hands. Squeeze your glutes and come into a back bend. Looking up. Squeeze the shoulders together. Bringing some blood to that back. Nice. Then we're going to come down to the floor. So inhale and bring your hands up. Exhale into a fold. From here you can come down into a squat and bring your bum down onto the floor. So sitting with your legs along the length of your mat. Grounding down through your sit bones. Maybe just moving those bum cheeks out of the way. Reaching the top of your head up to the ceiling. So nice proud chest here. Lovely. And then roll those shoulders up, back and down. And inhale, bring your hands up. Reaching up high, we're going to come into a forward fold. So exhale. Let those hands come down somewhere on your legs. Keep your eyes on your toes. My toenails are green at the moment. They were painted green for a party I went to this weekend, and they are a mess. I need to fix them. Inhaling and lifting your chest. Exhaling, really just pulling out of that lower back into a fold. And inhaling and coming up. The body is straight, the arms are up. Encircle those arms behind you. Have your fingertips facing away from you behind you. Hands are shoulder width apart. Point your toes and send your hips up to the sky. Looking up at the ceiling. Nice. Bring those hips down. Reach up high again as you inhale. And exhale, come into a fold. Now you might get a little deeper this time. You've stretched all those fibers of the fascia in the lower back. Probably feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings as well.
Keep your neck in line with your spine. Keep your jaw relaxed. Inhale here. Exhale, just feel that lovely stretch in the back of the body. And then inhale and come on up, sitting. We're going to come to lying down now. So knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Setting up for a glute bridge. Have your head on the floor, tuck your chin, look up at the ceiling and keep looking at the ceiling. You can put your hands down by your side. You're going to squeeze your butt, squeeze your glutes, and then pull your hips up towards the sky. And just hold it there. Probably feel a bit of work happening there in your legs and in your glutes, but it's a really nice back bend as well. And then bring your hips down, let them drop down to the floor. Hug your knees into your chest. This is like a cat-cow, it's just the other way around. Bring your feet down to the floor again. Big inhale, and as you exhale, send those hips up to the sky again. Maybe they go a little higher. As you breathe in, see your ribs expand, see your belly expand. And then as you exhale, bring your hips down and hug your knees into your chest again. And have a little roll around on that lower back. When we were in that forward fold and moving side to side, we were stretching that sacroiliac joint, the ligaments around it, and now we're giving that joint a little massage. Roll around on that lower back, hugging those knees in, change direction. Nice. Okay, we're going to come up to sitting again for some twists. So you can grab the backs of your thighs, roll yourself up, use a bit of momentum, a bit of core strength, and come to sitting with your legs out in front of you. Pull your toes up towards your face. Lift the crown of your head up, 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 up. So you're sitting nice and tall. Really important with twists to sit nice and tall. And then bring your hands up, reaching both hands up to the sky. Lovely. Then take your right hand on the outside of the left leg. Left hand comes down behind you. This one's for you, Sue. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, pull into that space. You can really push yourself against that leg. So you've got your hand on your leg, you're pushing, and you're pulling with the other hand. Feels really nice. Nice twist in the lower back, and we've warmed that sacroiliac joint up nicely. Relax through your jaw. Try not to overcompensate in the neck. Neck can stay in line with the spine. Good. Let go. Inhale. Turn everything towards those toes. Make sure the toes are up towards the face again. This time you're going to face away from the camera. So left hand comes down on the outside of the right leg. Keep that chest high. And then the right hand comes behind you. Once you've got a hold of the floor and the leg, take another inhale. Lift up through your chest. And come into that lovely twist. Oof. Inhaling here. Pushing with the left hand, pulling with the right hand. Lovely. Well done. And then inhaling, reaching up high again. Exhaling, bringing those hands down again into a forward fold. You probably find now you can go again a little bit deeper. Nice stretch in those hamstrings. So this stretch includes the lower back and the hamstrings. If you inhale and lift your chest up, and we're going to come to lying down again. This time we're just going to do the hamstrings. So have your right leg bent with the foot flat on the floor and reach your left foot up to the sky. You can clasp your hands behind that left thigh and point the toes down towards your face. So pushing through the heel towards the ceiling. Nice stretch there. And the back of the leg. And the back is having a little bit of a break here. Nice. Then point the toe. Probably feel those hamstrings moving under your hand. And then flex. Point and flex. Just moving all those muscles in the back of the leg over each other, letting them glide nice and smoothly. Giving your feet a little bit of love. They're precious, our feet. We walk around on them. I spend a lot of time in shoes, so it's good to keep them healthy. Nice. Okay, bend that knee and just hug it into your chest. Gently place that left foot down on the floor and lift the right foot up. Take a hold of the back of the right thigh. Snuggle your head into the floor and push through the heel. Inhale here, and as you exhale, see if you can just squeeze a little bit more, get a little bit more of a stretch in the back of that leg. And then start to point and flex the foot. Well, this one feels a bit funny. So this is the other thing, is we don't really pay that much attention to our feet. And sometimes you need to spend a day doing a lot on your feet, and sometimes you need to give the feet a rest. Good. Bend the knee, hug that knee into your chest. And then pop the foot down on the floor. So now you've got your knees bent, your feet flat. You can bring your knees towards each other and just have those arms out wide. I'm going to do a twist again. So fill your lungs full of air, big inhale here, and as you exhale, bring those knees together over to the left-hand side, so towards me. You can look out over your right fingertips. Make sure your face is relaxed. Inhale, bring those knees to center. And exhale slowly and gently. Let them go over to the other side. Inhaling back to center. Over to the other side. Maybe this time you go a little deeper, maybe you don't. See how you feel today. See how your body, what feedback you're getting from your body. Inhaling to center. And then over to the other side again. And the head is moving fully to the other direction. And thereby the neck is getting a little bit of love as well. And inhale and bring those knees to center. Small adjustment here. We're just going to bring our feet out as wide as our mats. Let those knees drop into center. And inhale, and as you exhale, bring the knees over to one side. And now I'm working more in the hips. Feet stay where they are. Knees are moving like a pair of windshield wipers. Inhale, bring them to center. Exhale, drop them over to the other side. You could almost call this a 90-90 as well, because those knees are sort of at a 90-degree angle. And they're just pivoting on the feet. Again, the head can move from one side to the other as well. A lovely, gentle bit of movement in your hips to get those joints moving. Nice. One more time on each side. Got to wake you up now. So one more time on each side, and then come back to center. Let's just hug those knees into your chest for a moment, and grab the backs of your thighs, roll yourself up. You're going to come up onto your knees. We're going to come up out of the ground, however works best for you. Just for a camel, which is a back bend. So knees under hips. And you're going to keep those hips over the knees, right? They're not going to go back. Camel pose, we bring our hands up, so we're kneeling. Nice. Roll those shoulders up, back and down again. And then reach up really high with those hands. Reach out of the shoulders and bring your hands into the small of your back. Squeeze your elbows together. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, come into a back bend. Nice. Oh yeah, lovely. Nice and safe with those hips over the knees. Well done. And then bring your body up again. Bring your hands up. Let them come down to the floor. Tuck your toes under and come up into a down dog. So if you think of cat-cow, think of camel, which is what we've just done, and down dog. It's like an extreme version of that. The back goes in one direction and then it goes in the other direction. Good. Spend a little bit of time in your down dog, pushing into your heels, pushing into the heels of your hands, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears, taking the weight off your head. And then you're going to take baby steps into a forward fold. Stepping up. Relax your head down. And then roll up to standing. So up to mountain pose. Rolling those shoulders up, back and down. Turning to face me. And coming into a nice wide-legged stance. Just moving those hips from one side to the other. Good. And make sure both sets of toes are facing out. Reach your hands up. Big click in the shoulder. Don't know if you heard that. And sink down into goddess pose. Lovely, strong goddess pose. Nice. Lifting up through your chest. One more time. Coming up. Big inhale. Strong going into your day. Sinking down. Feeling that strength in your legs, the strength in your shoulders. Lovely, supple body. Just hold that for a moment. Good. Inhale, coming up. Bring your hands up above your head and bring your feet in. Going back to where we started. So lovely side bend. Reaching up high and bending over to the side. Inhaling back to center and coming over to the other side. Nice. And come back up to center. We're just going to loosen our body up. So just loosen those arms up, loosen those legs. Good. And to send you into your day with a bit of balance. Go wide again. I was practicing this before the class, so if I'm super good at it, that's why. Star pose. The first thing you do is just shift the weight onto one leg. The other leg's going to come up. You've always got the floor there with the toe if you need it, right? So find that balance and then spread your wings. And the floor's always there if you need it. You can always turn this star around. Good. And then land and come up to the other side. Again, you can take your time, just shift the weight onto that leg. and come up. This is also really good for that glute med. I'm seeing my physio today, so I'm going to go in there and say, look. One more time on each side. Well done, Pat. Well saved. Coming up again. Oh, and you know what? If you're wobbling, it's okay. If you want to go a little deeper and challenge yourself, you might have to have wobble. Nice. Land and go over again to the other side. Reaching, so reaching those arms out. That's where that stability comes from here. So you want to reach out and make as much space as you can. That's beautiful. Well done. Oh, nice click in the ankle. Bring those feet down. I think my ankle needed that. And come into that lovely sumo squat. Maybe we go a little deeper this time than what we did in that first one. And moving it into a fold. And then moving it into a squat at your own pace. Sinking down. And then folding. Inhaling as the hips come down. Exhaling as you fold. Nice, let that head go. A lot of strength here, a lot of grounding. Beautiful. Come into a forward fold again. Let those arms hang down. Wow. Whereas before I was just fingertips on the floor. Now all of a sudden I can put my whole hand on the floor and my legs are straight. So take a gentle bend in your knees if you need to, or maybe you want to go into a straight-legged forward fold here just to get a little bit more of a stretch in those hamstrings. And then rolling up into mountain pose. So our bodies are now well oiled to go into our day. Just going to do a thoracic twist, toes up to the side, satisfying clicks in that back and the hips, everything is integrated as one. Slow it down, come back to center. Thank you.